Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
As we're walking today, Vilma and I thought it might be nice to talk about your backpack. Specifically, what size. We have seen everything on this Camino. It's incredible when we think about the variation in the backpack, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
We've seen 40 liters,
Bigger.
bigger, smaller.
So, but the most important thing I think we would agree on is get yourself to an outdoor store and get fitted for a backpack that fits you correctly. Because there's a lot of variation out there, and if you just go to pick one up yourself, you might not get the right size.
And you might not even know how to adjust it. Big difference in adjustments.
So we each have 28-liter backpacks, which on the Camino, which when we bought them, we were assured by a professional that this was perfect. And they were right. They were absolutely right. It's definitely one of the smaller packs that you will see on the Camino, however. But you shouldn't let that move you into a larger pack size if you're reluctant, because you really don't need a larger pack size.
And if anything, I would say instead of starting out with getting all your gear together and then buying a backpack, I would recommend buying the smaller backpack
And then,
and making your stuff fit in that.
forcing it to fit.
And if it doesn't fit, get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, because you get tired of carrying it. You really will. You
Yeah.
get stronger and you get used to it, but you get tired of it.
Yeah, it gets to a point where you don't really feel it in a sense, the weight of it, but the bottom line is 28 liters, which is what we both got. And once we filled it up, we were up to between 14 and 17 pounds. So keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So
And in terms of the brand of the backpack, I've seen everything. I have a Gregory. You have what?
I have a Gregory.
You have a Gregory.
Osprey,
Osprey.
everybody recommends.
Yeah. There's all kinds of them out there. It really doesn't matter which one you get. It just matters that it fits you correctly and that it's sized correctly for the journey. And you might think, well, I'm going to get a little bigger backpack and just not carry all the stuff in it.
No, you'll want
Then
to
your
fill it
stuff
up.
slops around
Yeah.
and it's not stable. So that's not a great idea either. So most important thing, go to a professional, get fitted, and go as low as you can go in size. Now, what a lot of people do here is they send their backpacks on by courier, and then they carry just a light day pack with maybe some rain gear, walking poles.
So that's always an option.
And there's
That's
nothing
only
wrong with that.
€5. Buen camino.
So, if you really think, well, I have to have all this stuff, but I don't feel strong enough to carry it, that's an
You
option.
can always send it on.
It's another layer of complication in your trip, but it's doable. We chose not to do that, but plenty of people do.
No,
and
the
it's fine.
other thing to consider is if you're the type of person that wants to have that nomadic experience where you don't have to book ahead. If you send your backpack forward, obviously you're booking ahead because you need to know where your backpack is going, and you need to meet it there. So, lots of things to consider. But in terms of backpack, I would say get a smaller backpack first, and then pack accordingly. There were some things I left behind, and I'm certainly glad I did because I didn't miss them. How about you, Marla?
Gosh, it's amazing to me. I've used everything I've packed. Everything.
Right.
Should we talk about that stuff now, or should we break it out?
No, we'll break it out and we'll show how we pack it. How we
Okay.
show the
Because
backpack.
you're going to be surprised how little you can actually get along with.
Yep.
And that is the name of the game when you're on this trip. It's really just
Pack
you
as
have
little
to put
as you
aside
can.
your normal way of thinking about how you wear your clothes, how you layer them, how you wash them.
Yeah.
What is your tolerance for clean clothes? So all of that kind of changes on this experience because it has to. It has to. You don't have the opportunity to launder your clothes every day.
Yeah.
That's just the reality.
And the bottom line is, you know, once you start, there's a little bit of, you know, things to get used to, and you're just a little uncomfortable, and but by the second, third week, it's almost like you become a pro at it. None of the stuff that you thought mattered when you were home planning for the trip really matters once you're here. So, and forgive me for looking away from the camera, but I just keep seeing all this beauty and I just can't help myself. So, that's it for the backpack.
So go out and
Anything
buy
else?
one. Go out
Go out and buy one. Get
Let
the
it sit-
smallest one you can.
Right. Let it sit there and look at it for a long time.
24 might be a little small. I thought I was going to get that, and when I tried it on, it was a baby pack. So 24 I think is a little light, but 26, 28 probably the better deal. Until next time.